The World Baseball Classic is dwindling down, and yet Puerto Rico knocked off Japan 3-1. Stellar defensive play and a solid bullpen effort from the Puerto Ricans. We have Ben Heisler from MLB Network Radio, as Ben Mankiewicz is also with us. He made fun of me last time for having Ben Heisler on the show because I like to have my friends on the show. He is an Indiana University grad like myself, worked at Indiana Student Radio. We're getting far off topic, so we continue. The World Baseball Classic, obviously, Ben, has been a thrilling contest to watch. Fernando Cabrera closed it out for Puerto Rico. Was it, I wouldn't say embarrassing, but let me ask you this. For Japan, they're the two-time winners. The managers were honored before the game. Was there a little, it's such a media question to ask, but was there added pressure for the Japanese and their manager to knock off Puerto Rico?
I don't know if there's necessarily added pressure. I mean, Japan pressure on themselves every 4 years to go out and win this classic. I think most people in this country would USA because it's America's game, because you have the most major league players on the field. They should be the favorites to win. But, I mean, if you really think about it, Japan was ready to go. They just ran into a Puerto Rico team that's getting hot at the right time.
Are we going to see a weird thing when the Netherlands plays the Dominican Republic? Because that would be weirder.
It would be really weird, but it would be sick. I really like Team Netherlands, particularly in their infield. You have Jurickson Profar, who's the number one prospect in all of baseball. Recently asked he's going to play second base for them. Jonathan Scope, who has been terrific. He's an Orioles infield prospect. He's moving over from second base to third base. And he's really been hitting the ball very well. And they have a manager in Bam Bam Eulens. So this is a team that they've surprised a few people along the way, but there's a lot of good talent coming from the Netherlands, the kingdom of the Netherlands. And you know what? It's one game. And it wouldn't shock me at all if they ended up defeating the Dominican Republic, because they really haven't been tested yet throughout this World Baseball Classic.
Don't you think that Puerto Rico has the bigger hitters? I mean, Alex Rios had a towering bomb at AT&T Park over the left field wall. Mike Aviles, I mean, this is a team that is stacked in their own minds. I mean, Angel Pagan, who just won a World Series. Do you really think that, let's say the Netherlands does advance? I mean, obviously they would be knocking off a all-star team in the Dominican Republic. Do you really think that they have a good enough chance to knock off two fabulous teams in the Dominican and Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico has shown me is that they've had clutch hitting, late game hitting throughout. They haven't been phased in any type of situation, and it's single elimination. It's not a good sample size of the better team that's going to be able to go out and win. Puerto Rico, look what Nelson Figueroa did against USA on Friday night. He had 6 innings, a couple of hits, no runs, and the guy that's right on the Arizona Diamondbacks minor league system. Like I said before, it's ball in a single elimination final. You're going to get weird things happen. This is a very talented team, and the Netherlands have a lot of good talent on that team as well. In the nation game, you saw the best team, arguably in Japan, get taken out, and I could see the Netherlands absolutely making tonight.
Well, the great thing would be is that it would be you're beating a team of major leaguers filled with all-stars if they were able to beat the Dominican Republic. And tonight's starting pitcher is Diego Mar Markwell, who pitches for Neptunus in Rotterdam. So, I mean, I would love it, and I'm going to be rooting for him because whenever I can bet on Neptunus, I do. Because they constantly put pressure on the other teams in the Dutch league. No, it would be great. It would be a huge upset. They're paying like 4-1 right now online if you bet on the Netherlands. And like Ben says, it's one game. It's baseball, and these are players who've played baseball before.
Sure.
You pitch well, you can win a game.
No question. And obviously Volquez did not get off to a particularly good start last time, but it was good enough to win. And as you said, Markwell, he's already got a win under his belt.
That's right. Yep.
So to him, it's just a game for Netherlands, and they're not concerned. And Bam Mulens actually came on our channel a week ago and said that the way that this is playing out for them, they're not scared. And they just added another key piece I mentioned, Jurickson Profar guys. Kenley Jansen is a hard swing reliever for the Los Angeles Dodgers. A lot of people think he should be closing.
All right, Ben, let me just get your prediction really quickly. We know that predictions, especially when it comes to March Madness, usually don't mean a ton. However, your sample size is smaller. So the Dominican and Netherlands, who wins tonight very quickly?
let's continue the upset roll. Let's go with Team Netherlands, and hopefully the pitching is good enough because obviously the hitting will be able to be there. But look for Ken Hansen if they have a lead and it's maybe about the 8th inning and they're on the ropes. I could see him in for a 4-out, 5-out, maybe even a 2-inning save. Considering that he's coming in, certainly if the pitch count. So then you get Puerto Rico, Netherlands in the finals, and then you know what? This is Puerto Rico's year. Their outfield is terrific. Their pitching has been very good so far. It'll be another very good matchup. And you know what? I like the fact of playing the championship in San Francisco too, because I was at the first round in Arizona. The only game that was sold out was today versus Mexico, and you had about 20,000 against Canada and the games against Italy. Better crowds in Miami, but San Francisco is making this an event, and that's a really, really cool thing. So I think it'll be Puerto Rico. I'd love the Netherlands win, but I think Puerto Rico comes out on top.
Very quickly, I'm pulling a pop trigger. 5 words of the West. Who do you have?
I mean, I'm not an idiot. If you're just saying if we're just going to take teams randomly and then we can gloat later, I'll take the Dominican Republic. It's the best team there, but I'd love Ben's scenario to work out.
I also would as well. Ben Heisler, you can follow him on Twitter at Benny Heiss, an Indiana University grad like myself, working for MLB Network Radio in D.C. Ben, enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you again soon.